I remember a couple of years ago, whenever anyone asked me to pray, or whenever anyone reminds me to pray, I'm just like, come on, bro, you need to pray now, man. And you start reading the Quran, and you start remembering Allah. I was that guy. I'd be like, yeah. Inside, I'm like, come on, man, I already know this, man. Stop telling me, leave me alone. Because deep down inside, I knew I had to pray. I knew I needed to read the Quran. I knew I needed to remember Allah. But there was something inside me that just wasn't allowing me. And it wasn't the fact that I was avoiding praying. It wasn't the fact that I was avoiding the Quran. I knew I had to pray. I knew I had to read the Quran. I was going to Jummah, I was going to the masjid to pray my salah, but I just wasn't connecting with my salah. And every time I read the Quran, just wasn't connecting with the Quran. And the reason why that was the case was because of my nafs. My nafs wasn't allowing me to connect to the Quran. My nafs wasn't allowing me to connect to my salah. And I know many of us experience the same thing. We just struggle to read our salah. We struggle to connect with our salah. So a couple of years ago, I decided to make a change. Something called the battle of the nafs. Jihadul nafs. Your nafs is essentially the filter on top of your heart. It's what dictates what your heart feels. If you have a corrupted heart, you're obviously going to struggle with your salah. So if you're struggling with your nafs, first things first, you have to identify, you have to accept the fact that you have to purify your nafs. You have to make changes. First part of any sort of healing is acceptance. Then you make sincere dua to Allah. Ya Allah, I know I have a weak nafs. I know my nafs is corrupted. Ya Allah, help me purify my nafs. Make things easier for me so I can start praying again. So I can start connecting with my salah again. Then you got to tackle the issue straight on, head on. You got to let go of things like music. Let go of things like watching movies and programs that corrupt your thinking, corrupt your mind. Stop listening to things that are going to influence you in a negative way. And wallahi, I promise you, this was so hard for me, especially listening to music. It was so difficult to let go of music. I was that guy that used to listen to music everywhere I went. If I'm driving, in the gym, if I'm working, any task I gotta do, I just stick my headphones in and start listening to music. Wallahi, it was so difficult to let go. Wallahi, I know it's not easy. I promise you it's not easy. And it's not meant to be easy. But subhanAllah, there's beauty in the struggle. There's so much reward in the struggle. Making changes and letting go of things that you know are bad influence on you. Allah rewards you so much. It's our nafs that's holding us back. Because if you think about people that go to Hajj and Umrah, they go with good intentions. But because their nafs is still corrupted, they come back and they go back to their usual ways. They go back to their usual habits. So it's something I realized as well, like no matter how much anyone says anything to me about praying and reading Quran, if I don't work on purifying my nafs, nothing is going to get through. No change is going to happen. May Allah make it easier for all of us, man. May Allah give you all the strength, including myself, to make changes, to continue to make changes, to continue to improve on yourself every single day. Let go of things that we know are bad for us. Start doing the things that we know are good for us. And inshallah, day by day, step by step, we continue to grow closer to Allah. We continue to connect with our salah. We continue to pick up the Quran and start understanding and reading the Quran. And may Allah help us let go of our bad habits and accept all of our good deeds, inshallah. Ameen.